Now for the opposing viewpoint, Massachusetts Democratic Senate candidate Elizabeth Warren is here. She will be addressing the convention tomorrow night, and you are one of the faces of the Democratic Party as a result. I'd like to get you to answer the question that so many members of the party have been struggling with for the past 48 hours. Are we better off than we were 4 years ago? How do you make that argument when unemployment is the same today as it was shortly after President Obama took office?
You know, I remember what was happening 4 years ago. The markets were crashing. The financial system was threatening to seize up. The auto industry was about to plunge over the edge. And there was a real question among most economists whether or not this country was headed into a full-fledged depression. We have to remember what the recklessness on Wall Street did. It cost trillions of dollars in home value. It cost trillions of dollars in pension value. It costs millions of people their jobs.
And you see at a time where unemployment and the economy are the #1 concerns for most voters, why being unemployed, why having unemployment so high as it was when President Obama took office, is such a concern for people? How do you make the argument they're better off, we're better off as a result?
Of course, unemployment is a concern. It's a concern for any family that's trying to live through that. And it's a bigger concern in the economy for any small business that says those paychecks aren't being spent here in my store because people are out of work. But the real issue now in the election is who's got the best plan going forward. Mitt Romney has made clear what his plan is. Cut taxes for the richest Americans and the biggest corporations, increase taxes on the middle class, and don't make any investments in the future. Barack Obama says that's not the right way to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to ask everyone to pay a fair share, not increase taxes on the middle class, and make investments in the kinds of things that help us build a future: education, roads and bridges. I mean, it's two very different visions of how to go forward.
Finally, the other hot potato in this election year is, of course, Medicare. You just heard Paul Ryan. They're not backing down the Republican Party on the Medicare debate one bit. Do you think that the Medicare argument by the Republicans is starting to take hold with voters at all? Are you worried about that?
I don't see how it can take hold with voters because it's just not true. I mean, the basics is that right now what the president has done is he has strengthened Medicare, and what he's really done is he's given seniors better protection.
Elizabeth Warren, thank you so much for being here this morning. Good luck with your speech tomorrow night at the Democratic National Convention.
Thank you.
Michelle Obama tonight. Diana now will have full convention coverage starting at 10 p.m. Eastern.